Adrammelech clearly has his own secret plan in motion. This war is only getting started. In spite of this, it's Adramelech that kicks things off, surprised that everybody has defeated the Archangel Paladins. Now remember, he knew Yuno was crazy busted because he saw it with his own eyes in chapter 366. But now he knows that the entire Black Balls are as well, and it's all thanks to the Asta effect. Because they have all slain their respective Lucius clones, meaning this squad is easily the strongest Magic Knights squad to have ever existed in the history of the entire Black Clover universe. Nothing comes close to these guys anymore, alright? Get your Golden Dawn, Crimson Lion smoking ass out of here, alright? This is a Black Ball Believer fan channel from day one. None of that fraud shit, alright? Actually, talking of frauds, Adrammelech's out here wondering how much of this Lucius already foresaw with his future sight powers. The way it's worded would make you think he actually saw all of it, but I'm here to tell you that isn't the case. Listen, Lucius's time magic is one thing, alright? It's cute, I get it, but it's no balls deep prediction magic. I'm telling you that this bozo is gonna be dealt L of the century by everyone around him, including Adramelech. Because whilst you can interpret these words of him saying that all is left is Asta and Yuno versus Lucius because that's how Lucius saw it and is expecting it, that's wrong. Remember, there is one future Lucius cannot see, the one belonging to Asta. He is an anomaly in the Black Clover world. From the moment he was born without magic, Asta defied the very foundations of what should have been possible. Lucius's time magic relies on the predictable flow of events shaped by magic, thus finds himself unable to account for Asta's existence. This is what makes him the flaw in Lucius's otherwise perfect vision of the world. It's how the likes of Merileona, Fraudgellion, Yuno, Noel, basically anyone who's reached this far into the story and got this strong. Every dub claimed on the battlefield in this war is because Asta exists, once again including Adramelech. Because you see, if he was truly on Lucius's side, he would have killed Asta on the spot against Lucifero. The most plausible explanation as to why he didn't is that Tabata is cooking something tasty. We're talking full Michelin star writing here, guys, as Adramelech clearly has his own secret plan in motion. Both historical and mythological interpretations of Adramelech paint him as an incredibly cunning and malicious entity, even surpassing Satan in deception. In Klopstock's Demesius, Adramelech is depicted as working alongside Satan to overthrow God, not to further Satan's own goals, but to ultimately seize power for himself. He manipulated those above him, using them as stepping stones to rise through the ranks of the demonic hierarchy. This characterization aligns with the version of Adramelech we see in Black Clover. For example, why is he given special exemption from being turned into a paladin? I mean, Lucius used every single other devil but him. Why? Well, it's because he used the other devils like Lucifero as a stepping stone to reach his position as Lucius's right-hand man. But like in the legends, it's also that he can take Lucius's hard work for himself. However, because of the time magic, he needs Asta to be the one to deal the killer blow, as Lucius would otherwise be able to read Adramelech's future. I mean, it's clear that Adramelech is strong. Even after seeing everyone on the battlefield bully Lucius's clones like it's nobody's business, he doesn't seem arsed. If anything, bro just finds all this interesting. Like back in chapter 329 when he gave Asta and Yuno a round of applause for killing Lucifero. That's why he's so comfortable about them going in to fight Lucius now, as they're even stronger than back then. Lucius is a fraud. He claims that his paladins are truly happy, yet when Sister Lily snapped out of it, she was full of sadness and regret for what she had done. However, the way Lucius looks at it is a little bit different. For the brief time Sister Lily spent as a paladin, she was happy. It wasn't until Asta got involved and put her back to normal that she was sad. Asta is effectively the one stopping these people from reaching a state of eternal happiness. And so who do you agree with, Asta or Lucius? The answer's obvious, but I know there's going to be at least one of you guys in the comments, so...
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
Just remember that Lucius is a false prophet who claims that he's doing good, but is really just controlling and destroying people for his own twisted goals. He acts like a god, saying that he wants to save humanity by making everyone equal and immortal, but his idea of saving means killing everyone and turning them into undying bodies, taking away their freedom and individuality, and that, my friend, is not saving, it's controlling, you dummy. Lucius uses religious imagery to make himself look holy, like sitting on a throne with 3 crosses and creating paladins that seem like angels. But it's all just a trick to make people think that he's a divine figure. In reality, he's just a manipulative liar. His peaceful world is just a place where he has total power over everyone. Asta and Yuno versus Lucius is a fight over the very nature of humanity and what it means to live freely. Lucius sees the world as fundamentally broken. To him, humanity's flaws, inequality, mortality, and conflict are weaknesses that need to be eliminated in order to grow further. Hence why he wants to destroy the world and rebuild it into a utopia where everyone is immortal, equal, and free from suffering. But as I said, in his vision of the perfect world, people are no longer themselves, but are simply pawns in a world where he alone dictates the rules. Essentially, for him, control is his key to peace. But to oppose this are Asta and Yuno, whose beliefs couldn't be more different. Asta represents freedom and individuality. Born without magic in a world where magic is everything, he has faced discrimination and ridicule his entire life. But instead of succumbing to despair, he worked hard to surpass his limits, proving that effort and determination can overcome anything. It's these little imperfections, humanity's flaws, struggles, and ability to decide their own fate that make life special. Yuno, on the other hand, was born with incredible talent and a powerful lineage. Whereas the world rejected Asta, it embraced Yuno. Yet he doesn't rely on his natural gifts. Yuno works just as hard as Asta, showcasing that strength and fairness can coexist. His existence helps blur the lines between the higher and lower class people, helping build the world they envision. This is what fuels their desire to take Lucius's title as the ultimate wizard king, so that they can create a world where effort and merit matter more than birthright or privilege. This determination is how they're able to surpass what the other has imagined and reach levels of strength that would otherwise be impossible. In fact, Asta and Yuno's rivalry to be the one that creates this new, perfect and truly equal world has helped them unlock a shonen power scaling term thought to be impossible. They have surpassed what it means to surpass your limits. Remember, Asta learned Zetan because it was the next step he needed to overcome Lucius in the first place. In chapter 340, whilst training with Ichika, Ryu explained how even she had a hard time hitting Asta with his anti-magic whilst he was concentrating. But every once in a while, an opponent's attention always lapses, which goes for Lucius too. It's during that opening that Asta was taught that he has to land his biggest attack. This allows Asta to focus his anti-magic into a single precise point using ki, maximizing his power and timing, capable of cutting through magic at its core. When Asta finally let go of his doubts and solidified his resolve, his Zetan became unstoppable. As with it, Asta doesn't just nullify spells, he dismantles the very essence of magic, as seen when he effortlessly defeated Sister Lily, who was infused with Beelzebub's paladin power. He also decapitated the legendary 5-headed dragon that had terrorized the Hino country for generations, splitting the sky in the process, the same way the original founder of Zetan himself once did. Now, if you want to enjoy some more peak fiction while we unfortunately have to wait months for the next chapter of Black Clover, then make sure you click this video on your screen right now.